大家好，我是世建国. I'm in Gansu Province in Dunhuang, and everyone, if you have the opportunity, should definitely come here. To see the desert. Well, not just to see the desert, see what's in the desert. Because in the Gobi Desert, nearby Dunhuang, are some of the world's most amazing historical relics and some of the world's most amazing natural sights. For instance, Moguicheng, the ghost city. There's actually no ghosts here. It's actually called Yadang Gongyuan, or the Yadang National Geopark. It's a vast expanse of land where the rocks have been eroded by wind over millions and millions of years. So why is it called Moguicheng? Well, that's because of the noise that the wind makes as it howls and rushes through the rock formations. But it's not very windy today, so probably won't hear any ghostly noises. Of course, I'm not going to be touching these landforms, but look, you can see the wind erosion on the rock. That is incredible. Obviously, every rock formation is unique, but some look more unique than others, and they've been given names. That behind me is the Sphinx. The peacock standing gracefully. Large top hat. I made that up myself. If you've ever wondered what a fleet of ships might look like sailing through the desert, you don't need to wonder anymore. This is Xihai Jiandui, the West Sea Fleet. Just imagine, this was once all underwater millions of years ago. Arguably the most famous place in Dunhuang, Mogaoku, the Mogao Caves or the Mogao Grottos, a UNESCO World Heritage Site which is almost unbelievable. It's hard to comprehend. Created from the 4th through to the 14th centuries, the caves house thousands of Buddhist paintings, sculptures and murals. They illustrate the spread of Buddhism through China during that period of time when the ancient Silk Road trading route was at its peak and Dunhuang was a popular stop on that route. And they're also an extremely important example of Chinese civilization. And as you can see, there are lots of tourists here, loads and loads of tourists, look. And of course, I'm a tourist too. I'll be queuing up with those people shortly. However, one of the most incredible things, unbelievable things about this place is that at the end of the 14th century, when the ancient Silk Road trading route lost prominence and travellers and merchants stopped passing through Dunhuang, this place, Mogaoku, was entirely forgotten. It wasn't rediscovered until 500 years later in 1900. Wow. And then since then, obviously, there's been lots of restoration and preservation work going towards maintaining and protecting the caves. Now, in order to protect the caves and what's inside the caves, photography is not allowed inside the caves, which makes filming a show about Mogaoku quite difficult. However, of course, you can take a photo here. I almost feel underdressed. Or you could come out here and take a photo of some of the empty caves that previously belonged to Mogaoku but now remain vacant. Or right next to Mogaoku are a series of perfectly lit recreations of the caves. No doubt recreated using digitization methods and clay molding and other methods that I don't understand. But it's absolutely beautiful because you can now really appreciate all the colours of the murals. Yuyaquan, the crescent moon spring lake, one of the most beautiful natural wonders I've ever seen. Quite literally, an oasis in the middle of the desert. And it's surrounded by Mingsha, otherwise known as the Mountain of Echoing Sands or Singing Sands. Apparently 2 armies were fighting here, but they were covered by a sandstorm. However, we can still hear them fighting underneath our feet. Listen, I think I can actually hear them, yeah. And you can also watch a performance under the stars. This is 万人星空演唱会, the 10,000 people Starry Sky concert. All these people here at Mingshaishan are going to watch a concert under the stars in front of Yuyachen. However, there's no famous singers, no famous performers. The singers are us, but I don't know any of the words. But, hopefully everyone else does. I'm pretty sure they do. Dunhuang has been a site of cultural cooperation and exchange throughout history thanks to its location on the ancient Silk Road trading route, and that spirit of cooperation and exchange remains today as they regularly hold high-level events like this one, the Silk Road International Cultural Expo, an event where people from all around the world come to share ideas related to cultural protection and cultural inheritance and to encourage one another's cultures and civilizations. These are proving quite popular. So gourd carvings, and she's made them into little 小宝宝, little handbags. And we装什么东西啊? 可爱了. Oh, so rather incredibly, these little sculptures and all of this entirely made out of flour. Unbelievable. So this is very interesting. Here in Gansu, they've taken their 文物 and 特产, cultural symbols and specialty products, and they've turned them into cute little things. This bottle, 泥娃娃, Luma. Probably the most famous symbol of Dunhuang, Feitian, or a flying asperus. You can also find extremely significant historical sites that were once part of the Silk Road trading route and part of Great Wall of China. This is Yangwang, the ruins of Yangwang, one of two important western passes along the Great Wall. Yangwang was built around 120 BC, operated originally as a military garrison, but during the height of trade along the Silk Road trading route, Yangwang became China's first customs centre. First one ever, so nothing to declare, queue up over there. I don't think that's how it worked. And it is ridiculously beautiful around here. Got the desert in front of me, and snow-capped mountains in the distance. That's Oriental. You can watch so many different types of amazing performance here in Dunhuang. For example, right now, I'm going to go inside here and watch 乐动 Dunhuang, or the ancient sound of Dunhuang. So this is a rather unique performance because there's no chairs, so we're all going to be standing up and watching, and apparently the Mogao grottos are going to come to life. Oh, this is so cool. Although there's a lot of people, but very, very cool. And if you're looking for somewhere with a few less tourists, well, you can find that too. To the east of Dunhuang is Yulin-Ku, or the Yulin Grottos, the sister caves to the Mogao-Ku. Now, whilst Mogao-Ku boasts some 735 caves, there are just 43 here at the Yulin Grottos. But that doesn't mean that the sculptures and murals inside are any less beautiful. And it's here at the Yulin Grottos that you can find the first ever depiction of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, in caves number 2 and number 3. The murals, dating back to the 12th or 13th century, thereabouts, painted hundreds of years before Xiuji, or Journey to the West, was ever written. So what you actually see is the monk Xuanzang and his travelling acquaintance Houren Shipantuo, otherwise known to you and me as Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Can't go in and film. I've been inside, I've seen it, it's incredible, but I can't film it, so unfortunately you're not going to see the Monkey King today. Sorry about that. Don't know what that was. Oh my God. You can also come and see the unbelievable. So right now I am at the Guadro Gobi International Art Gallery to the east of Dunhuang. As you can see, I'm not inside an art gallery, I'm outside in the Gobi Desert. This is one of the most unique things I've ever seen. There are sculptures dotted all around. This one behind me is called Wujie, or Boundless. It's meant to depict a mirage in the desert. It's the largest steel sculpture in China and it is absolutely mesmerizing. This one is called the Wind Talker. Clearly the most popular of the art installations here in the desert is Dadi Zhizi, a giant colossal baby sleeping in the desert. It's meant to remind us of our link to Mother Nature. It mainly reminds me of how I used to sleep when I was little, and sometimes now as well. Yeah, just like that. So if you want to get a taste of Silk Road culture, see some of the world's most amazing historical and cultural relics, watch beautiful performances, see beautiful desert scenery, or see the unbelievable, then I highly recommend a trip to Gansu Province, Dunhuang and the surrounding Gobi Desert. It is absolutely amazing. What do you think? Would you like to visit? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, hit that like button and I'll see you again for more soon. Bye!